What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, I've been working on putting emphasis on this shit since that X video has been kind of working, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG, TikTok, on the video, and we'll get into it. Boy, oh boy, is we locked in for some shit today. This shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, niggas talking about Cat Williams need to close the damn portal because 2024 been on some nut shit. And he ain't motherfucking lying. But if you on this video, I know you done seen it, bruh. You gotta just, like I be saying all the time, bruh, you gotta be under the rock to be missing some of this shit. And this is definitely one of the ones. If you hadn't seen, Jay-Z is now being accused in a civil suit, not a criminal case like Diddy, along with a civil suit that had been named Diddy for some time now. They unveiled that one of the other people defendants that they hadn't revealed to the public yet on the case was Jay-Z. In this case is, I don't even know what's another word I could say that I don't think I can say this. I might just bleep it out. Nah, I don't know what's the word I can say. I'ma just I can't because that's not giving hell. And bruh, anyway, bruh, I think Jay Z allegedly, bruh, a 13-year-old girl. So yeah, that's a pause with that. But first, we just gonna get into like the details of the lawsuit, basically. So like I had already said, this lawsuit has been out for some time, but it's actually three celebrities on it. Diddy, Jay Z, and then it says a celebrity B who was actually a woman. We'll get into how they all came into it first, but um they hadn't at first. It was just Diddy, and then it was like two celebrities that they never unveiled. But then finally they unveiled Jay Z as being one of the other two celebrities. This is partially due to the fact that this case had been brought to Jay Z's front door privately, and Jay Z wasn't agreeing to come to a settlement. If you have seen his response, but we'll get into his response in a couple minutes. But he didn't agree to a settlement, so they went public with it. Now, first with the details, like the exact details. So this happened in, I think it said 1999. So the girl, what's that, 24, 25 years ago. So she'll be 37, 38 now. 13 at the time. But it's allegedly happened after the VMA Awards. 13-year-old girl. This is the story they tell in the lawsuit. I'm not saying this is. I'll get into my opinion later, but talks to basically sneaks off, lies to her parents about where she going. She wants to go to the VMAs. She goes to the VMAs, can't even really get in. She sits outside, watches on the jumbotron. Watches it on the jumbotron. She eventually, I don't know, like she gets with a limo driver. She gets to the after party. The after party is where she runs into like a Diddy party, runs into a bunch of celebrities. She says she sees a lot of drug use. Gets in the room. Basically Diddy, this is how this, like I said, this is how I wrote. Diddy, Jay Z, you know, I guess they like what they was looking at. I don't even know how to comfortably say that because she's 13, but like I guess they like what they was looking at. Finally said she was ready to party. Um, End up saying like Jay Z is the one who actually, I just can't come with, attacks her. I guess attacks her. Um, and then like it says that Diddy and the other two were watching, and so then eventually she gets away. Says she walks to a local gas station, calls her dad, tells that she had been lying, and he comes and picks her up, and that's pretty much the end of it. I mean, that's the long story short. Obviously, it's a lawsuit, it's a lot more detail than that, but that's just a long story. Um, so first, what I'm gonna do for this video, I'm gonna get into what could make this true and what could make this a lie. So I say what could make this true. Now what could make this true is one, the people we talking about. Diddy, obviously with the criminal cases, he has a history of this. Um, with Jay Z, it's always been rumored but never actually proven. So I'm not gonna put it on with either of them at the moment because it's still allegedly innocent to proven guilty. But you can gather your opinion from that. So yeah, so it's been a rumor with them. So that's one. Two. People always talk about that Jay-Z do like young girls. Like obviously with this coming out, people was like digging into more in the history, digging into that. Supposedly he started dating Beyonce when she was underage. Said he was dating Aaliyah when she was underage, and having a big age gap on them. So, like I said, we don't know exactly when they started dating. Like I said, allegedly he has history of this. I mean, that's really all I can think of that would with that could make it true. I mean, I get just the repeated history of these folks and the alleged behavior of this before. So what makes it, like I said, I like to be fair, so I'm never gonna get on here and be a rape apologist. But also I do understand that, especially when somebody who already has a case like this, like coming, like a lot of people like to strike while the oven is hot. So even if they didn't actually get attacked or raped, they like to you know throw their hand in the pot so they get some money. So what makes me believe that this is one fishy, the lawyer. Now Jay-Z went on a whole rant about the lawyer, how the lawyer was a man. I might put it in. I mean, nigga, you can look this up for yourself. I'm not finna put this whole. It's really long to read, so it's no point in me reading it to you and then me putting it up here because it's gonna take you a while to read it. So if you interested in that, Jay Z has a post. I think he sits on Twitter where he responded to the lawyer, and Jay Z's lawyer is actually responding to this today, but it ain't really important at the moment. Basically, what I think made this fishy, like I said, the lawyer does kind of have a fishy history of doing cases like this, just throwing stuff in, trying to do little money grabs. Um, the details make me a little concerned as well. 13 years old, talking about she one lied that got to the VMAs. How the hell do you? I'm just thinking about my 13-year-old self, and I understand that there were people that are more advanced than me at 13, but like I just can't imagine like sneaking off to the VMAs at 13, like how she's saying she is. And then my thing is, a 13-year-old, you can't get in. So you just watch on the jumbotrons, and if you watching on jumbotrons, bro, you out there for like 2-3 hours. If you watching the whole show, so you tell me you just stood outside and watched the jumbotron for 3 hours, of event you couldn't get into, that one makes me hard to believe. Two, a 13-year-old, and like my thing is the money as well. Like how? Okay, take out the nigga she's accusing people of. You tell me nobody else noticed that this was a 13-year-old and did anything about that. Like I'm not saying. I mean, Hollywood do some weird shit, so I don't know. I don't know how old she looked at the time, but like 13 just sound crazy to me. Also, um, how, like Leah, like I said, how the hell do you get in a limo that just magically takes you to, that you finesse your way to a Diddy Jay-Z VMA after party? Like how do you finesse your way into that at 13? Like that just sound crazy to me. Also, what also made it sound funny is the dad's reaction. I just feel like any normal dad with, red blood pumping through their veins, would they hear that happens to their daughter, especially one that you clearly are in their life, if she lied to you about where she going, if that is true, like you clearly are very involved in your daughter's life, if she felt the need to lie to you about where she was going, wouldn't be angry and like, one, okay, you like some dads gonna resort to violence. They gonna try to get back at Diddy or Jay-Z, be like, take me back to where you was and all that jitter. But even if they weren't on that, my next thought would be either the hospital for like a rape kit, or the dad would be calling the police for something. Like, but the fact that we're just now hearing reminisce of this 25 years later, when it's the hottest time to get on these niggas because of Diddy's situation and Jay-Z, and both of them just rich as hell, like rich as ever. Like, so I think I'm very conflicted on my actual opinion if she's lying or telling the truth. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really tell at the moment. I think I naturally want to give her the benefit of the doubt because this is just a crazy story. But all the details to me sound funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't get like I said, I just don't get how a 13-year-old could have finessed their way into all these situations to get there. And I don't understand how their dad didn't react to that. Take out everybody else involved, because I don't know how they was moving, especially with all these allegations out. So I can't say how if them niggas would have did what they would have did or they wouldn't have. But I'm just saying, a lot of about the case sounds funny to me. But like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, Mountain Video, and we out.